All right, what's up, y'all? Um, I got a man with me today, man of many hats, uh, entrepreneur, fellow podcaster, in my eyes, motivational speaker, influencer. He's a dad, he's a husband, and he just so happens to be my cousin as well.
Yeah.
So I got my cousin Salim with me, and I feel free to introduce yourself a little further.
Okay, bet, man. Well, appreciate it. First off, let's start off by saying, cuz I really do appreciate you just having me on this platform. Very proud of you, bro. Keep doing your thing for sure. Great stimulating conversation between two brothers, so it's always a good time. But I am Salim Collins, a Charlotte native. Literally, me and my cousins probably the only ones. But born and raised here. Let's see here. Was known at first for like playing football, so I played at Independence High School. Ended up going to college and playing ball there. Two universities, Shaw University, and then transferred and played at Winston-Salem State University. So yeah,
how
man.
leave that out? A fellow HBCU grad.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, see, I never like both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, man, yeah, man. And after college, started my own company, which was a Sin Apparel. And I had that company from 2017 till literally a month ago. So finally transitioning to something different, and here we are now. Have my podcast, Truly Help for the Podcast, as you see the hat. So, okay. Yeah. I still got to design something. I'm like, bro, I got to do something. So this hat gonna come out. Actually, this is exclusive because the hat didn't come out yet.
Ain't nobody I got the first. Okay, I got the exclusive.
I wore it just for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's just pretty much me in a nutshell, man. Like you said, I'm a father, a husband, and just enjoying life, bro. That's pretty much it. Got a few rental properties, so yeah, we doing all right.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's what's up. Yeah. So you mentioned the podcast. I'm a listener. I've listened to all the episodes actually.
I got it. I did not know that. Like real talk. That's news to me, honestly.
Listen to all of them.
That's fine.
And from when you started, I mean, I was on the YouTube and everything. I didn't even know it was on Spotify because that's just easy to listen to it like that. But
right,
yeah, you're on Spotify. I mean, I followed the podcast page on there.
Yeah, not there for sure, man. I appreciate you, bro. For real.
Yeah. So I got a couple of things from there actually that I wanted to kind of chime in on.
Okay, good.
I know I can't remember which episode, but you were talking about friends and how everybody can't, like, basically everybody can't come with you, and when it comes to you having friends and having a certain position for them in your life, but they're not giving you like all of them, like it's kind of like just you doing all the giving.
Yeah, man. Sheesh.
And
that was a while ago, and I'm still navigating through that.
Oh, still trying to.
Yeah, trying to. I think I'm definitely getting better. With that, I think what I was saying is for sure it's like, we all start at a certain place, right? That's how you become friends with somebody, right? Because you both pretty much have some common interest. Right, something that gels you two together, right? You're probably in the same space or sandbox or whatever it may be, and that's what draws you to this person. But then, as you know, as life goes and we progress, we change, right? As we're supposed to, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't work this hard to stay the same, like Jay-Z said, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and some of us progress and change at a different rate than others, and also in different directions. And so it's just been part of a growing pain. People that I've been with for a long time, like when I met them, I wasn't even the same person, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I was doing a lot more different type of activities, and I wasn't a husband, I wasn't a father, I wasn't even an entrepreneur at that time. Like, I was just, I think the only thing I was doing playing football, like, you know what I'm saying, and going to school. Like, I was a kid.
And that one was probably my favorite one I listened to because I feel like I've dealt with that in every change I've had in my life. You know, I got 4 kids and married.
Yeah, for sure.
From the time when I graduated, that was a change, and I saw friends that was kind of in the same place, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really on that. And then when I decided to like become a trainer, that changed. It's small thing. Well, that's not. I mean, I guess that's kind of small. I don't know, but when it came to even that, I'm like, okay, I can't even like.
I can't rock with the same way I used to rock, bro. And you know what's crazy thing about it? I think it's just enlightenment, right? Because you're progressing. Like those are monumental things that you just display. Like you got married. That's life changing, right? You figure out somebody that you align with to the point where you try and spend the rest of your life with them, right? And build your own nucleus of a family that's actually yours. Like we cousins. So before we had families, like that was our little hub. Like everybody, our family going to cookouts, all that kind of stuff. Now, all those cookouts were made of like different hubs of families, right?
Yeah.
Now, instead of it just being me and you solely, and like my brother and stuff like that, and of course your cousins, but like now it's your wife and your kids, and then my wife and my kids. That's a whole new nucleus of people, and so naturally, as it should, your brain kind of changes a little bit because, as we both know, when you have kids, bro, you get more serious about stuff.
Yeah, things matter.
Like I'm in charge of a person's whole existence, bro. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, because I mean, at the end of the day, like you as a parent, like, bro, if I train them or teach them wrong or raise them wrong, that's not just a bad kid, that's a bad adult.
Oh my! I literally was just talking about that on my last podcast. Right. I was like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure because at a certain point you got to let them go and make a decision.
Yeah.
But you got to hope that you taught them to make a good decision.
I hope that you hear me in the back of your brain when you about to do something horrible.
And you think like, okay, nah, that's not how we do things. Like,
yeah,
do it the right way. You know, it's I always like to ask younger dads, like, what was your like thought process when you knew you had a kid on the way? Because for me, I'm insane. Like, so I lost weight. I hit the gym like a maniac. I mean, I didn't sleep. Like, I wasn't eating. I mean, just I just lost. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm jumping around, like I picked up work that probably wasn't necessary. I mean, I did a lot of stuff just in a scrambled brain kind of mode. Like, what
thinking that you were getting prepared for this child.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, I gotta be the perfect person in what, 9 months before this kid gets here. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I did the same thing. I ain't lying, man. When I found out that wife was pregnant with my daughter Noni, I like at first, it's almost like it's like bad delayed. You kind of like, you ain't pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of vibe.
I called it most of mine.
You said what?
I called it for most of mine. Like,
oh, you did? Oh, you called it. You was like, yeah, I know.
You need to take a test. You tripping? Like, yeah. Hey, look. So look, it's funny. Like, my oldest daughter. When my wife was pregnant with her, it was probably 2 a.m. I'm asleep. She hit me on my back. I'm like, what? She like, do you even care about me? Yeah. What are you talking about? Like, so next day or something like that, that same week, I'm like, listen, you've been on some weird stuff. You need to take a test.
That's crazy. And see, I was the opposite, bro. I was in denial, bro. I was like, nah, there's no way. She was like, yo, I think I'm like, no way. And I'm like, you appear irregular and all that. You just a little stressed. It's all good. Boy, was I wrong. Both times, actually. She called both of them. She was just like, nah, bro, like, this is the thing. Took the test and found out. And at that moment, bro, I went into like, bro, I guess daddy mode, bro. Like, I did the same thing. As soon as that we got the test and we showed it was positive, I like hit the gym. because one, I had to like that therapy wise, it's therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
So like hitting the gym, bro, I was hitting the gym kind of like I gotta be in the best shape of my life. You know what I'm saying? My kid, I gotta be like Superman when this kid comes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, same deal. Like I have my company and saying I'm pushing out product. Like I'm designing something it seems like every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we trying to rack up as much money as possible. And then she kind of my daughter made me kickstart into like, man, let me really start focusing on this rental property stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bro, just in case, which is crazy. I didn't even know that was gonna happen at the time, but like, just in case I lose my job, because at the time I was working for Coca-Cola, and I was making pretty decent bread. So I'm like, okay, but just in case something slip, it ain't just me no more. I can eat ramen noodles. I mean, the oodles and noodles and joints, and I'm good with a PB&J for a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
Uh-huh.
Can't do that with my kid though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let me like put some other things in place just in case for a rainy day. So I did the exact same thing, like literally maniac. I was doing like 10 different things at one time for like the whole 9 months. Of course, after you do all of that, you're so burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
Then the real work starts because then the baby comes.
Oof.
Boy, and that was an adjustment for me, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to, I do my thing or whatever. I come in here, I'm watching football on TV.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Cause like my kids all born around this time, so they all like my daughter was in November, was right after Thanksgiving, bro. She was born 2 days after Thanksgiving.
Right when the season gets good.
Bro, you feel me? Like in the cow, I'm a Cowboy fan. The Cowboy, we just won that Thanksgiving game. Yeah. I was on 10. Bro, all that changed, bro, because now you got to do the whole sleep training and the the skin to skin, all that. You know how I go. Yeah. And I got digressed, but yeah, bro, same thing. Like my brain had switched, but honestly, in hindsight now, and now that I have my son, Nasur, he's 10 months now. Bro's all for the better, bro, because some of the things that I'm doing in streams of income that I have now, and I lost my job. I did lose my job.
You heard that?
I think you probably seen that on the podcast too.
That too.
That was out of nowhere, and that was literally I lost my job like right after I had my son. So I was like, bro, I got 2 babies and I lost my job. What?
Put it up then. Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. But because of the fact that I was proactive in doing the stuff with the rental properties, still expanding my company, playing with the idea of having a podcast, like all those type of things, these things open up for more streams of income. Mm-hmm. And so I think what I would take from that, especially for new dads or dads that may be watching this, is like, I don't know what to do, bro. Just only because you have kids do not mean that you can't fail. When I say that, I mean still go and be aggressive and try to figure out what you need to and want to do. Just make sure that you got some type of money coming in at some time, you get what I'm saying, or you or your wife or whoever like that. So that way you don't have time to play around with it though. If you're going to pick something, pick it and do it. You don't have time to kind of, I might do this a little bit, I might not know, because your kids is kind of like waiting on you. Yeah. I'll be honest. And I know it might seem like a lot of pressure, but that's how I activate myself like that. I'm like, yo, I can't play around with this podcast, bro. Like, this is how Noni gonna eat one day.
Yeah. I subscribe to that though, because I mean, I probably, it might as well be the theme of my podcast. Yeah. You got to do it. Like, whatever it is, you got to do it.
100%.
I said that statement right there probably 10 times on 10.
That's 7 hours. That's 7 hours worth of content. You got to do it.
I mean, because it's like if you keep planning and you think you want to do it, and it's like at some point you got to dive into it and kind of figure out what to do while you're in it.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think most people, especially me being an entrepreneur, like most people think that you got to have this super great business plan. You got to have capital and all that stuff. Bro, I literally ran the car. I was just telling one of my friends this, Travis Jackson. He's the owner of HBCU Pride Nation. And so me and him was on the phone literally yesterday for like 2-3 hours. And I was telling him, he's like, bro, how did you build a successful company like the way you did so fast? Like, you just did that like mad fast. Like, literally you started it. You came out with a bag, and after that, like, you was in stores and all that. He's like, bro, you did it mad fast, bro. I know people that's been selling T-shirts and stuff for years, and they still sit on the trunk. Like, I don't understand. Like, how did you do it? And I was like, bro, First of all, I just do it. I did it. I just picked it. I said, this is what I'm going to do. And I just did it. Right. And then I didn't think so much about the plan as much. You have to have some type of guideline, but bro, don't think so much to where you're paralyzed. And I think that's what most people fall victim of. It's like, oh, I gotta have this, I gotta have that, I gotta have this. And it's like, bro, you don't need all of that. Bro, you got all the resources that you need to have right around you. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, what we doing right now. Bro, this is a legit podcast. Bro, we ain't got no studio mics and stuff in here right now.
I'm sitting at the table.
You at the table, I'm at in my kitchen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need that for people to get valuable information and for people to tune into you and lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, my podcast, people be thinking that I'm kind of like maybe in a studio space. Bro, I have a mic and I do everything. I edit it. I'm doing everything you do, a one-man show. Yeah. I got the mic that I got right there. I bought some little lights off Amazon that just flash down to kind of just make it seem like it's something else. And that's it, bro. Like, and I did the same thing with my company. And as far as capital-wise, this is a nugget for people that start in entrepreneurship and you don't want to just start off with just regular t-shirts. Bro, my first product that I started with was a genuine leather bag that cost $100, at the time I think it was $160. When I first started, my first item that you could buy from me was $160.
Mm-hmm. I thought
it was 2017. You said what?
I thought it was the shoes first.
Bro, I actually started off as a bag company, bro.
Okay.
And people when we did the shoes, it was nuts. And people was like, oh, bro, yeah, you know.
I never got a chance to get the shoes because every time I had a little bit of money,
it was sold out. Yeah.
Dang, man.
Nah, bro, shoot, you my cousin. You should just come. Well, we'll get off air and talk about it. But I still got some stuff still in the store. So I'll take care of you, bro. But what the play that I did, bro, just do pre-orders. Like, literally go to a manufacturer, get your sample done or whatever like that. So you're going to have to pay for that. But depending on what you is, the most you're going to pay for a sample is $100, $200. You spend $100, $200 doing nothing. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll spend that on going out to eat.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm talking about in a week's time. You know, some people do that in one sitting, but I don't. But I'm saying, like, some people, you done went and had takeout all week. Bro, you done spent well over $200.
Easily.
So instead of you doing that, just say that week that you go on, you know, you eating out and doing, what's it called, Uber Eats and all that kind of stuff, bro. Just say that bread, get you a manufacturer, find your manufacturer on Alibaba. That's the easiest way. Find your manufacturer on Alibaba, source the stuff or whatever like that, talk to them, let them know what you got, what you want to do, whatever like that. Make your joint, get a sample, take some pictures of it. You don't have to have professional pictures. I literally took pictures in front of my driveway. It looked like we were somewhere else, but it was the driveway. I just angled the phone a certain way, bro, and it looked like real photo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something legit. And I just put it on Instagram and Facebook for pre-orders. Like, hey, y'all can lock y'all's in right now. I ain't had no money. At the time, people don't know. This is why I started this thing with my partner. Bro, I was in my apartment, bro, and we didn't have enough money for rent.
Oh, so time to hustle.
Here we go with the sin. Like, that's literally how that joint happened, bro. Me and my business partner at the time, bro, and he was my college roommate and my teammate. He played at Winston too. We started a company because we literally didn't have no money, bro. We was just like, bro, we trying to figure this thing out. So the pre-order money that we used, bro, honestly paid for the rent and it paid for these people's product.
Hey,
bro.
That you know,
so you just do it. That's literally what it is.
yeah. That's literally what that is. Like, you found out a way to do it and you did it.
It's a gamble for sure. And anxiety was through the roof. But you know what's crazy though? After we did it that first time, bro, I built my whole company doing that. So after we made, like when the sneakers came out, that's how most people found out about it, because we did like $24,000 in like 24 hours. Like, it was literally like, I went to, I like made it live, went to sleep, woke up, I had like $24,000 in my account. I'm like, whoa.
What a day.
That's what a night. I was going to sleep. Like, it was crazy. And it was all pre-orders, bro. And it was a sneaker. Bro, mind you, bro, I'm in the sneaker business, bro, at the time, bro. I'm going against Jordans, Adidas, Nike,
Nike.
But I'm going against everybody, bro. And bro, you don't know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people about they never knew, they didn't know me. Like, it wasn't like had a name or something for it. Like,
you got to give yourself some credit though, because I saw how you were pushing it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
like we was Nike.
Yeah, I'm about to say it ain't like you was just like it was lucky and you just like, nah, I saw it. And I mean, like I said, shoot, every time I tried to order, they were sold out. So I'm like,
okay. The thing would be gone quick. I ain't gonna hold it. And I think that's important for entrepreneurs too, bro. So if you don't have any money, don't worry about it. Don't let it stop you, bro. Do pre-orders. 2, the next thing is, bro, building a community will always save you, bro. Community is how people, bro, I'm gonna be real, that's how you make money. You got a community, that's how you make money, bro. I'm not even consistent as of yet with my podcast, and I have a community.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got over 100 people in my DMs right now, and I don't even have any followers on my joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have over 100 people right now asking about these hats because they seen it somewhere. That I don't know how they seen it. Oh, I think I was just like filming something. This is the first time I'm actually saying I'm actually had these on sale though. They like, yo, what these hats? What these hats? What these hats? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, bro, building community is how you do it. Like, have social, like social capital is sometimes even more important than actual capital. Because you can have all the capital in the world and make the best product, but then you don't have nobody to sell it to. It's just gonna sit there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was the thing that I think kind of helps me navigate through this entrepreneur space and always being genuine, bro. I'm not up there trying to act like I'm some guru about nothing. I literally got on a podcast, bro, and said, I know people look at me for business and try to, you know, and most people on the outside looking think I have it all together. I'm like, no, I don't, bro. I'm trying to figure the thing out like everybody else. I figured out something that I'm really good at and I just stay there. But then I got on a podcast knowing that my image is like that and said, hey, y'all, I just want to let y'all know, I don't know what's going on right now and I lost my job. What?
You know, I was going to ask too, I salute your vulnerability on your podcast. I'm like, I'm listening to it and I'm like, I'm talking to the radio. I got it on in the car. I'm talking to the radio. Like, it's super conversational.
Hell yeah, 100%.
And it's like, it's you, like, I could tell, like, it's really what you really thinking. Like, it ain't, bro, you ain't up there trying to just like BS on nothing. Like,
ain't nothing scripted. I don't write nothing down. If you really listen to it, sometimes I like when I'm talking about certain stuff. I think one time I was talking about my dad and how he passed, or, you know, him passing or whatever, and I got emotional in real time.
Oh, yeah.
So like I would get like stop, like I was like, oh shoot. And then you hear me say like, oh snap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't edit none of that stuff out because I'm like, bro, I think this is the day and age. We got people that everybody wants to be a guru and everybody wants to act like they're not human, and that I think for me it doesn't create the vulnerability for somebody to relate to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and I that's what I want to bring with my podcast, and that's what I love what you bring with yours. Like, bro, real conversations is raw. It's 100% like, bro, what are you feeling about these points? And you talk about topics that I think that really matter. So
yeah, you know, I try not to get on and just like, you know, I get into some news sometimes, and you know, if it's something crazy with some celebrity stuff, I might mention it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I'm not trying to be no gossip podcast or no freaking like talking about the newest outfit that so and so got on. Like, you know,
yeah,
I'm not on that. Like, you know,
yeah, 100%. But you do talk about current events.
Yeah, things that's on my mind that I care about, and you know, especially if it's something nobody ain't talking about or I haven't heard enough about, and I'm like, did y'all hear that so and so, like stuff like that? Yeah,
nah, that's 100%. Brad, I really appreciate that. Like, that's good. That's good podcasting, bro. Like, I have a mentor that I've been talking to for maybe about a year now. A guy named David Shans. He owns a podcast called Social Proof Podcast. And it's like huge. I ain't gonna hold you. You need to check that out too, by the way.
It's called Social Proof.
Social Proof, yeah. And he has different entrepreneurs and different people from different walks of life or whatever on his podcast, or whatever. Some big names that you know too, like some big people. And bro, he holler at them or whatever like that, and he's genuine. He asks all the questions that you want to know from these people. One, and then two is like, he also not only just sit there and just ask questions and riddle them off, but he gives his insight, but also let the people that he has on there talk. You know, sometimes you get on podcasts and the person who owns the podcast is doing more talking than the guest. It's like, bro, didn't you have them on here to be a guest because you want to know their insight? Why are you talking the whole time?
Yeah. And the worst is when you got one on there and they saying something nice and then the host just keep breaking in to say whatever. Like,
bro. Like when I watch certain podcasts, I hate that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, he was just about to get at Jim. Now he's over it.
Yeah. You done moved on. Now you asking him about whatever. You asking what he gonna eat for dinner tonight. Like, I don't care about that.
He's like, bro, I'm about to show him how to be good on taxes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Nah, that's fire, bro. Like I'm loving the conversation that we having, bro, because it's real, it's raw, and unscripted. I like that.
Yeah. So I'm about to be out of time.
Okay.
But I want to you said something on your podcast that I wanted you to just drop some game on.
Okay.
You said you were talking and you said make sure you take some money and buy some tangible assets.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So like, what's that?
Okay, yeah. Land. If you have like, stop trying to go on every trip all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop that for a second and buy some land, some property. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Because one thing about it is, there's money value can go up and down all it wants to. One thing that we can't get more of is land. Bro, the green earth, bro, you can't make more of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So make sure you have your piece of that. Buy tangible assets, bro. Buy cars that don't depreciate. And some people like, hold up, every car depreciates. Like, nah, not really. Actually, you gotta study and see what cars are antiques and stuff like that, because every time, like, there's a car outside of my driveway right now. It's an old Bronco. Most people don't even know that, but bro, I pay more taxes on that joint than I do with my Ford Explorer. Oh. Because it's in antique mode now. So there's people that ask me, yeah, Brandon, and it's a car, it's a truck, like it's an old truck. Yeah. So like doing research about that, build stuff that give you tangible assets, bro. Like start a vending machine business and stuff. Spend money on stuff that's gonna make you money. Let's stop spending money on things that honestly really don't matter, bro. You spend a lot of money on like different clothes and stuff like that. You wear it a few times, or if you get out of shape or whatever, you can't wear it no more. Or if the button pops off, then you can't do it. And, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by tangible assets, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man. You, like I said, man, you got a lot of game on there. You got a lot of valuable information. Yeah. And I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a listener.
Man, I appreciate that, because that means a lot to me, for real. And I wish, like, I know me and you went on a tangent about some other stuff, but yeah, next time, well, you got to come on my podcast and we'll talk some game, you know what I'm saying, on that joint in. And or if you want to have me back, it don't matter. We can really get down to some.
I'm definitely gonna have you back because I only my when you got kids, you got time. Your time is limited, and
oh yeah, man, you know how that goes.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have you back on though, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. Now I appreciate that, cuzzo, for sure, man. We gonna have to link up anyway, and so you can get on my podcast and just in general. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
yeah.
Man, definitely. But I appreciate you so much, man, and love what you're doing, bro.
Appreciate it. Same, bro. Yeah. All right, I'll holler at you.
All right, man. Y'all peasy. Peace.